when I'm playing this character in my head, I'm always this guy from Gurgaon because my Gurgaon experiences with friends are, "कौन है? हाँ, बात करते हैं. How's you?" He's already, it always starts like that, and the girl is already like, "Aren't we being too friendly?"
I
Yeah.
mean, talking about India, England, do you know about Subhash Gupte and how or why he was dropped in the middle of an India England series?
No, please go enlighten us.
Oh, so so what happened is he was
Slow over
obviously
it.
no,
Huh.
he was sharing a room with AG Kripal Singh, and the team went for a test match to Delhi. And
Right.
apparently, one of the receptionists complained about someone from their particular room. It was because Kripal Singh had apparently asked her out for a drink, and then both players were suspended. And Subhash Gupte,
One sec, one
Subhash
sec. You've given Me Too another twist. Okay, because it's one guy and you think Me Too.
So so it was Kripal Singh who had apparently asked her out for a drink, and both
Huh.
were suspended. And Subhash Gupte was apparently told by one of the officials that, "What is this? You've got to talk about your roommate. You should have stopped him from. You should have stopped him from calling her." And he's like, "How can I
What a,
stop? How can I stop such a big
have you
guy?
met Kripal Singh? Yeah,
Yeah, how can I
exactly.
stop such a big guy?" So Subhash Gupte was dropped, goes back to the West Indies, lives with his wife, never plays Test cricket again. But Kripal
Ooh,
Singh returns to the Indian team 3 years later and plays a few Test matches. That's the irony. So the guy
how
who made the
sad.
call, yeah,
He was
exactly.
upset. He,
So
he was upset with the system, or we just didn't pick him
they didn't pick him. They said that why? So they were like,
on
you're not
disciplinary
being
grounds for
yes,
asking a girl out on a date. He
no,
didn't do anything
for
wrong.
not talking about his roommate.
Or for not spilling the beans and okay, got it, got it.
Or
That's
rather
ridiculous.
saying that, or in fact he
Uh,
said that, "Look, my roommate did nothing wrong. In fact, he just called and asked her out for a drink. He didn't do anything offensive." So the board was like, yeah. And that's why
cricket.
he never
This was
played.
a televisionization of cricket in those days, is it? That's why you had
Oh,
those revolts, Srikanth versus the board when he took the entire team. We've had, I'm Carl Hooper versus the board when they attacked the West Indies. It's happened in Australia, player lockout. But in those days, they would stand up for each other. Well, in these days, rather, in the later times, obviously, when they did it, then the penalties were too much. But
yeah.
not bad. If it's a true story, not bad at all for Subhash Gupte to stand up. I think the moral right thing to do was to not tell on your friend. What would you do? Let's
I
imagine we were super talented cricketers, you and me, playing for the country, sharing the room, and I was the one who tried to ask the girl out. Would you tell on me? Would you try to correct me? Or would you just mind your own business?
Oh, mind your own business, because why? I mean, if there's definitely nothing wrong, and in today's day and age, I'm sure there
Would
would
you
be
at
a
least say, does she have a sister? I mean, isn't that a typical junior college? यार उसका कोई friend भी है या friend भी है ना? Let me meet her friend.
and why is the
Yeah.
Delhi accent in saying the friend? Because that's a very Delhi thing to do.
I like when I'm when I'm playing this character in my head, I'm always this guy from Gurgaon because my Gurgaon experiences with friends are they have a way of they've already reached the second base in their head when they're approaching the girl. So it's different from the Bombay guy. Is a little shy. I think South of definitely. I don't know about East too much. I got to learn more there. But in Gurgaon, the guy is like, कौन है हाँ बात करते हैं how's you he's already it always starts like that and the girl is already like aren't we being too friendly so it
Yeah.
all goes wrong
No,
so I've
that's
got
that.
that thing in my head
But
I've
also
got a few
that
pals
comes.
like that
But also that comes from the Bombay school of batting. Is that you wait out, you see a few
yeah
balls, and
we watch
then
the
you
ball we watch the
watch the
ball onto
ball.
the bat beta we see the swing we see if there's some sea movement off the pitch yeah I agree with you